Life in the UK test. Mock exam for British citizenship. Guideline of life in the UK test. The test comprises 24 multiple-choice questions to be completed within 45 minutes. It covers a range of topics, including UK history, government, law, society, and culture. To pass, applicants must achieve a minimum score of 75%, equivalent to 18 correct answers. Upon passing, applicants receive a pass notification, which remains valid indefinitely. In the event of failure, applicants can retake the test after a waiting period of 7 days, with the requisite fee payable for each attempt. Successfully passing the Life in the UK test is a pivotal milestone in the naturalisation process for attaining British citizenship or securing settlement status. Are you ready? Let's start. Question 1. When is St. Patrick's Day celebrated? The 23rd of April. The 30th of November. The 1st of April. The 17th of March. On the 17th of March. St. Patrick's Day, patron of Northern Ireland, is celebrated on the 17th of March. Question 2. How are the members of the Northern Ireland Parliament elected? By a system of proportional representation. Using a system of ranked voting. Using the first-past-the-post system. Using a runoff system. By a system of proportional representation. The Northern Ireland Assembly has 90 elected members, known as MLAs, members of the Legislative Assembly. They are elected with a form of proportional representation. Question 3. Who was the first British Prime Minister? Winston Churchill. Earl of Wilmington. Henry Pelham. Sir Robert Walpole. Sir Robert Walpole. The most important minister in Parliament became known as the Prime Minister. The first man to be called this was Sir Robert Walpole, who was Prime Minister from 1721 to 1742. Question 4. Which of the following actresses has not won an Oscar? Tilda Swinton. Emily Watson. Dame Judi Dench. Kate Winslet. Emily Watson. British actors to have won Oscars include Colin Firth, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Dame Judi Dench, Kate Winslet and Tilda Swinton. Emily Watson has not won an Oscar yet. Question 5. During the Enlightenment, Adam Smith developed ideas about physics, economics, science, engineering. Economics. During the Enlightenment, Adam Smith developed ideas about economics which are still referred to today. Question 6. Who died at the Battle of Trafalgar? Admiral Nelson. Henry VIII. Oliver Cromwell. Napoleon. Admiral Nelson was in charge of the British fleet at Trafalgar and was killed in the battle. Question 7. When is Hogmanay celebrated? 25th of December. 2nd of January. 1st of January. 31st of December. (31st of December). In Scotland, the 31st of December is called Hogmanay. Question 8. Proceedings in Parliament are broadcast on television and published in official reports known as canvassing, Hansard, cabinets, Domesday Book. Hansard. Proceedings in Parliament are broadcast on television and published in official reports called Hansard. Question 9. Which of the following is a rugby competition? The Scottish Grand National, the Wimbledon Championships, the Ashes, the Six Nations Championship. The Six Nations Championship. The most famous rugby union competition is the Six Nations Championship between England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, France and Italy. Question 10. Who appoints life peers in the House of Lords? The Speaker, the Archbishop of Canterbury, the Prime Minister, the Monarch. The Monarch. Life peers are appointed by the monarch on the advice of the Prime Minister. Question 11. Who mapped the coast of Australia? James Cook, Admiral Nelson, Isaac Newton, Sheikh Din Mahomet. Captain James Cook mapped the coast of Australia and a few colonies were established there. Question 12. What was the first war to be extensively covered by the media? The Boer War, the First World War, the Second World War, the Crimean War. The Crimean War was the first war to be extensively covered by the media through news stories and photographs. Question 13. Which of the following monuments is located in Wiltshire? Hadrian's Wall, St. Paul's Cathedral, Nelson's Column, Stonehenge. Stonehenge stands in what is now the English county of Wiltshire. Question 14. Who was the first Archbishop of Canterbury? St. Patrick, St. Augustine, St. Andrew, St. Columba. St. Augustine led missionaries from Rome, who spread Christianity in the south. St. Augustine became the first Archbishop of Canterbury. Question 15. How old do you have to be to go into betting shops or gambling clubs? 18, 20, 16, 21. You have to be 18 to go into betting shops or gambling clubs. Question 16. The system of government in the UK is a parliamentary democracy. True or false? This statement is true. Question 17. What is the traditional food of Northern Ireland? Haggis, pancakes, paella, Ulster fry. Ulster fry is the traditional food of Northern Ireland, a fried meal with bacon, eggs, sausage, black pudding, tomatoes, mushrooms, soda bread and potato bread. Question 18. who was elected as British Prime Minister in 1945? Clement Attlee, Winston Churchill, Harold Wilson, Harold Macmillan. Clement Attlee. In 1945, the British people elected a Labour government. The new Prime Minister was Clement Attlee. Question 19. How many times has the UK hosted the Olympic Games? 5, 3, 4, 8. Three. The UK has hosted the Olympic Games on 3 occasions, 1908, 1948 and 2012. Question 20. Why were canals built during the Industrial Revolution? To link the factories to towns and cities and to the ports. To make space for the large fleet of British ships. To increase the number of water mills in the UK. To increase the amount of water in towns and cities. To link the factories to towns and cities and to the ports. Canals were built to link the factories to towns and cities and to the ports, particularly in the new industrial areas in the middle and north of England. Question 21. Are civil servants appointed by the government? Yes or no? No. Civil servants are accountable to ministers. They are chosen on merit and are politically neutral. They are not political appointees. Question 22. Which of the following countries helped Britain to develop the Concorde? Germany, Norway, Italy, France. France. Britain and France developed the world's only supersonic commercial airliner, Concorde. Question 23. Which invention led to the development of Britain during the Industrial Revolution? Magnetic resonance imaging, steam power, radar, hovercraft. Steam power. The Industrial Revolution was the rapid development of industry in Britain in the 18th and 19th centuries. Britain was the first country to industrialize on a large scale. It happened because of the development of machinery and the use of steam power. Question 24. Who was the tribal leader who fought against the Romans? Columba, Claudius, Hadrian, Boudicca. Boudicca. One of the tribal leaders who fought against the Romans was Boudicca. Kindly reminder. Review all answers thoroughly before submitting the test. Familiarize yourself with the format and structure of the test beforehand. Use study materials and practice tests to prepare adequately. Arrive at the test center on time and bring all necessary identification documents. Stay calm and focused during the test, and manage your time wisely to answer all questions. What score did you achieve? You can pass the Life in the UK test with a score of 18 or higher out of 24 questions. Let's try another Life in the UK test exam. Good luck. The end. Let's try another exam.